HBAR is testing a major support level, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Our Telegram channel has been absolutely killing it with our trade setups, as well as the fact that we have been analyzing a ton of short-term positions that you guys can take, so make sure to check out the link in the bio. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another HBAR analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio. As you guys can see from yesterday's video, we saw a massive move on HBAR, but we have finally entered our 0.063 support level range, and the question of course becomes, is HBAR going to see a rally, or of course our major retest on 0.057? Now, for those of you that have been in the Telegram channel, you guys have been keeping up to every single one of my charts, but for those of you that haven't joined yet, I mentioned of course the fact that this area of support is very crucial because of the fact that we have already seen two tests before. Now this is the third test opportunity, and we are still using the exponential moving averages as resistance. You can see of course this indicator has been a perfect play opportunity where we see that massive move to the downside while retesting these levels as resistance, and every time we ended up seeing a pullback opportunity, we immediately saw bearish engulfing candles come into the market. So this is why I'm focusing heavily on the 0.057 level to be tested. Now of course we are trading on weekend volume, so I wouldn't be surprised if we manage to see somewhat of a fake out opportunity because of the fact of how oversold we really are on the 4-hour time frames, where we actually end up going and retesting our 0.068 level or even the 0.073 level in a strong V-shaped recovery before having that continuation to the downside. But of course this is not guaranteed because of the current market conditions where a lot of people are looking for the shorting opportunities, as well as the fact that you can see of course there's still a ton of untapped liquidity down here at 0.057. Now I'm probably the only one that has been talking about this bearish case scenario across YouTube because of the fact that I noticed that we failed to break above a very key resistance level here at 0.09, as well as the fact when we ended up breaking above this crucial level here at 0.057, I saw a massive short squeeze opportunity, but we never really tested this level as support. You can see, of course, in terms of previous price analysis, we were using our exponential moving averages as a beautiful play towards the upside, and then we ended up breaking below this level. And as soon as we saw that break of these exponential moving averages, I mentioned to you guys that this is the first time after a very long time where we are now using the same EMAs as support that we once were as now resistance. If you followed along in terms of my trading opportunities, you are making an insane amount of money as of right now. But of course, for those of you that haven't, I would highly suggest having these EMA lines in terms of HBAR on your charts to kind of figure out whether or not we will see that continuation. If you see even here on the hourly time frame, although we had a massive bearish engulfing candle yesterday, we are starting to see somewhat of a pullback, but volume is very minimal, so it's going to be extremely hard to know whether or not this move is of course just another accumulation before another massive dump, or of course if we could be looking for somewhat of a smaller recovery before that continuation to 0.057. Now speaking about the 0.057 level, I want to go ahead and emphasize exactly why I think this level is a perfect range. Number one, of course, looking at previous price analysis, we tested the support level multiple times before we finally ended up breaking below that level, as well as the fact that you can see in terms of RSI, we really aren't in the oversold condition just yet, but we will be once we enter that range at 0.057. Now of course, out of the blue, in case we do see a capitulation, we know our next target would remain at 0.05 or even 0.04 at the extreme case, but any wick opportunity towards the downside here would be a very nice buying opportunity. Or of course, if we end up breaking below these support levels and using them as resistance, you guys already know that's going to be playing a very nice downtrend overall. Now looking at HBAR even on the daily time frame, of course I mentioned to you guys this daily gravestone doji, which I did talk about in yesterday's video as well, which was a very nice factor in terms of this massive move. But right now we have seen multiple consecutive days of red without any sort of continuation. My only worry is of course that whether or not we test that 0.057 level or not, we could be looking for a short squeeze because of how many shorts are laddering into HBAR, as well as the fact that we are still pretty much away from our exponential moving averages, which usually get tested as resistance as we have a free fall opportunity.
This is why I'm a little bit hesitant at the current support level to be looking for that short. Of course, in the perfect scenario, if we do end up breaking straight towards 0.057 and then a larger short squeeze, that would be the ideal situation. But of course, the markets tend to do opposite of what everyone is thinking. So pay very close attention to the current range here and see whether or not we do get the exponential moving averages retest. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.